Artificial intelligence in science fiction books and films is devoted to machines that can think, problem solve, and act independently of humans. These machines can be in the form of robots or giant computers or a combination of the two. Usually, for dramatic reasons, the artificial intelligences decide that humans are obsolete or a threat to the machines or a blight upon nature and try to exterminate them. Artificial intelligence research has different origins. Over 50 years ago, NTT, Nippon Telegraph and Telephone, started work on speech information processing. Spoken Japanese is relatively simple with just 46 sounds, but the Japanese language is most often written in kanji, a set of roughly 17,500 characters. To graduate from high school, students are expected to know at least 2,100 kanji, as well as hiragana, a syllabic character set of 46 characters for Japanese words, katakana, a syllabic character set of 46 for non-Japanese words, and romanji, words written in the Roman alphabet. NTT wanted to solve two problems. One, have humans be able to write something in Japanese without using a typewriter with 17,500 keys, and two, have typed text translated into machine-generated speech. These two processes are known as speech-to-text synthesis and text-to-speech synthesis. Meanwhile, in the US, Ray Kurzweil, while still in high school, created pattern recognition software to analyze classical music and then synthesize new songs based on these patterns. After graduating from MIT, he founded Kurzweil Computer Products and developed pattern recognition software for recognizing printed text, now called OCR, or Optical Character Recognition. Kurzweil used these innovations to create machines that allowed the blind to read books by having the machines scan books and then speak the text aloud, as well as having the blind type messages by speaking into machines that produced printed text. A Mac, an iPhone, an iPad, or an Apple HomePod is an inheritor of the research by NTT and Kurzweil. You can ask a HomePod to play Taylor Swift's latest album, or ask your Mac to read aloud an email message, or dictate a message and send a Memoji avatar to someone using your iPhone. You can also create a video in which animated figures can teach you about artificial intelligence using LiDAR mapping of your face to texture map a robot, a dragon, a panda, a koala, or a cute tiger over your face as you talk. Is this artificial intelligence? It takes a staggering amount of computer power and is computationally much more demanding than a text message. But while it might be inspired by artificial intelligence, it is basically more of a sophisticated tool or toy than an example of machine thinking or problem solving. Kurzweil, by the way, also came up with the Kurzweil curve, a chart that mapped the advancement of computer power to various benchmarks, such as the brain power of a mouse, a human, or all humans combined. Your Mac can also speak using a wide range of voices with a wide range of accents and cultural attributes. For example, here is the word squim using just a fraction of the voices available on your Mac, with a full list of possibilities displayed as well.
Sequim.
Sequim. Sequim.
Sequim.
Sequim. Sequim.
Sequim. Sequim. Sequim.
Sequim.
Sequim.
Sequim.
Sequim.
Sequim.
Sequim. Sequim. Sequim. Sequim.
Sequim.
Sequim. Sequim.
Sequim.
Squim.
In this example, Moira, an Irish woman's voice, reads the first sentence of the Declaration of Independence. Note that all these voices, memoji, and the video editing was produced entirely on an iPhone or Mac without assistance from any other source, with one exception.
When in the course of human events, it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth, the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation.
Almost all of the current controversies about artificial intelligence concern derivatives of the text-to-speech and speech-to-text work done by NTT and Kurzweil. Large language models, LLMs, are essentially massive compilations of how human language is constructed and used. The models are based on the texts of millions of books and countless billions of web pages sucked in and indexed over decades. Most of the LLMs are based on data compiled before 2020 and know little or nothing about the present. They also can't tell fact from fiction, and H.G. Wells' novel War of the Worlds is just as believable to an LLM as William Shire's The Rise and Fall of the Third Reich. Aside from not distinguishing between fact and fiction, LLMs also pose problems of privacy and security. When you send stuff to an online AI agent, that AI agent retains the information, which it then uses to answer other people's questions. You surrender privacy and security to the AI agent. AI agents are also promoted for their ability to replace people. While they can't think and problem solve independently, their facility with language threatens customer service jobs, receptionists, secretaries, computer programmers, and other white-collar jobs. They may not perform these functions well, but they don't need vacations or salaries or retirement. Don't tell an AI agent anything that is private. Don't mistake a chatbot as a human being. Be suspicious of online communications, which can include text messages, email, or web pages that solicit private or sensitive information or promote unlikely or irrational statements, situations, or forecasts. Any person you see face-to-face is usually more trustworthy and worthy of your trust than an artificial intelligence agent. The one item not produced in this video on a Mac or iPhone was the photo of a puffin using a typewriter with hundreds of keys. That photo was produced by Google Gemini. It was asked to produce a typewriter with thousands of keys, but stopped at hundreds.